Brent, we're live here at Hartford Police Department, where today the police chief, Jason Thody, told us that the investigation is moving along rapidly, due in large part to excellent video they have. Hartford police have interviewed the intended target in the Nelson Street shooting, where 3-year-old Randell Jones Jr. was struck and killed while sitting in the back seat of his mother's car on Saturday. And after being shot at, the male passenger in the front seat climbed across the driver and jumped out the window before taking off.
As we've seen in past cases, going back, I think probably it came to the forefront in the Doulos case. We have a very good network of cameras here in the city.
The stolen Honda Accord out of Windsor Locks used in this shooting was found abandoned in Hartford later in the day. It was processed by police yesterday.
We did gather physical evidence out of the vehicle that will be processed by the forensic lab. DNA swabs and what we usually collect. No firearms or anything like that were recovered.
But it's expected other evidence that they've gathered will be very helpful in solving this crime and the shooting death of 16-year-old Jamari Preston on Magnolia Street, less than a mile from where the 3-year-old was killed. And Chief Thody said evidence suggests the two shootings are connected.
The President of the United States has now recognized that violence intervention, violence interruption, and aftercare strategies are the way to reduce gun violence.
Connecticut Against Gun Violence currently has 2 bills before the legislature.
We are asking the governor by executive order to create an office of community gun violence prevention so that we can look at these strategies, implement them, and also study the problem.
Chief Thody said earlier today that last night's vigil was certainly very healing for the community, and it was also fruitful for investigators who got several valuable tips, they say, following the vigil. Live here in Hartford, outside the PD, I'm Tony Terzi, Fox 61 News.